Good evening, everybody. Good evening. We're on a little bit early. It's about a couple minutes before 11 o'clock. This is Ashtar Command Night, and I welcome everybody to Ashtar Command Night here tonight. So tonight, hopefully we're going to get some new information. I turned my Bluetooth off because I think my Bluetooth was interfering with other people's phones, and I know Bluetooth can do that, cause a reverberation or echo. So I've turned the Bluetooth off. I'm not wearing my earbuds or whatever. Hopefully that'll prevent any feedback or me coming over with somebody else's phone. Hey, Karen, good to see you. KT, good to see everybody coming in here. And you're watching Encounters Ashtar Command Night. And I said last night, I know April has a lot of new information. User 701, good to see you. And hopefully she'll be able to join us tonight and speak on those things, which are really important. Pablo Lucas Jackson, good evening. Hope 1950. Good to see you, Days. Hey, Days, good evening. Amaya, I think it is. Izzy in action, good evening. Sun 1, Control versus Chaos. That's a good name. Welcome to the show, Queen MT. Shredded Lettuce. Hey, Susan Mary, good to see you. Good to see everybody here. I think it's Albie. Good evening, Albie. Deanne, thank you for the gift. So far, I've seen Mars. User 71, excellent. User 516, welcome. Bella, welcome to the show. Vanessa Van Sick. Bruce G. Carolina in the welcome. Wolverine. Bob Weedman. Excuse me. Excuse me. Jason Hendricks, welcome. Good thing I have a whole glass of sweet tea here. Not sweet tea, apple cider. Good evening, Marcus07. Anna, S.F. Kimber, Carmen Ruka, Mary Ann Price, user 317. Karen Renee, welcome. Legendary 1. John Mullins. Moretta, and let's see, Wycott Willow. Excuse me. Maria Sanchez, welcome. User 550, welcome. Flocker, welcome to the program. Fat Shadows, Jane. Cosmic Cam, welcome Cosmic Cam. Debate King, Tammy, let's see who we have here. Elvira, welcome. Nana, Fred Loss, good to see you, I think it's Marietta. Thank you for the gift, I appreciate it. Hey, David LeBoy, good to see you, brother. Mr. Grin, thank you. Thank you. YOLO, welcome. Mr. Grinder, Motivation, I like that name. Thank you for the roses. Hey, Peggy, good to see you. Simple Man. Regina, Peggy, Connie Roth, Jeb, I think it is. JP, welcome, JP. Fire Wolf, welcome. Sarah Lewis, sending light and love to all of you. Very thank you for that, Lupita. Everybody coming in here. We're just getting settled here. We'll be starting in a little bit. There's a lot going on. And hey, Watchful Eyes, welcome. UU589, welcome. Kay, welcome. Good to have you all with us. Denise Smith, Rhonda. So I've got my earpod thing, Bluetooth, turned off because I think even with my Bluetooth, I don't know how it does it, but it affects other people's phones where my voice hurts over their phone. I'm hoping with the Bluetooth off, I won't be coming over any phones here. Simple Man, welcome. AKA Alistair, welcome. Very good. Light Workers President with High Vibes. Very good. LJ3. Simple Man 34. Anonymous 2.0. Tina. Whirlwind. Teach. Hey, Teacher at the Beach. Good to see you. Tara. Hey, Tara. We're doing good. We got the space lighting going on here tonight, so we're doing really good. Anna, good to see you. Everybody coming in here. Whoever's here will be here. Charlie, welcome. Clark for Clerk, welcome. Care Bear, good to see you. Blessings to you. Patricia and Mainly 7. Vivian 258. Oh, no, I feel good. I just have a little bit of a cough left. I did have a cold for quite a few weeks up here, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not doing an interview tonight. I'm hoping to have Friends with Furries on here. And offline, I spoke to her, and some major things have been happening that need to be talked about regarding the planet. So hopefully, if she gets on here, we'll have her take the floor on the show and really share a lot of things that needs to be shared. What's happening? Witchy Boo, good to see you, Witchy Boo. My name, welcome. Always Witchy Boo. Thank you. Sean G 869. Thanks for joining us. Jerry Mercer. It's salt, pepper, salt something. Daisy Dogs. Teresa Dow. Hey, Diane Schultz. Good to see you. OG. Hey, OG. Good to see you as well. Karen. Hello, everybody. ADI Jaster. Hey, welcome, Jaster. Frank Boss 57. I've been relaxing today, and I added quite a few videos to the Ashtar command page in the last 2 days. So I'm going to slow it down a bit because there's some really good footage on there. Lexi, good to see you. Hey, Sharon. Cosmic greetings to you too. Peasy Jeezy, I like that name. CM3KT. Whistleblower interview. No, I have not. Solo, good to see you. Pamela, thank you for the gift. Green Time Machine, good to see you down there. You're definitely connecting with the space people. Gary, good to see you. A little mission, missed something. Mary Linda, Bonnie Ellis. Hey, Bonnie, thank you for the share. Everybody, Amanda Woods, thanks for coming in. Stephen Woods, welcome. Jennifer, Jersey for Life, good to have you with us. Forest Ferry, that's a good name. Eric, would you like to send, let's see, Eric says, would you like to send a video if you want to take a look? Do you want to send me a video? Yes, you can. If you send me a video, send it, hey Laura, send it to cmdraleon@aol.com, and I'll be happy to look at it. Just Eva, thank you for the gifts, for the heart puffs. Very much love everybody out there. I finally found your YouTube channel. Oh, thank you, Riri. Yeah, all my shows are now updated. There's nothing backlogged. Our Ashtar show tonight will be on my YouTube channel. Oh, thank you, Jersey for Life. I appreciate the gift. Yeah, I was looking at his live tonight. And Solo UFO Webcam, Dave has been on the show twice. I did get to look at that earlier tonight. Hey, Kit Kat, good to see you. Witchy Boo, thank you. Jersey for Life, thank you. Hey, Rachel. ROK3N, hello, good to see you. Lawrence Hamilton. Judgment on Invaders? I'm not sure what that means. Excuse me. Rogue, thank you for the heart me. Hey, Notorsis, good to see you. Dominic, welcome. Hey, Arthur, good to see you, brother. Tommy Taylor, good to see you as well. I don't have a cold. Just the ending of a cough here. Hey, Tara, I'd like to send out big hugs and kisses to our mods, keeping it clean and mean. Yeah, I also want to thank all our mods here. Deborah, good to see you. Welcome. Everyone coming in here. True Religion 51, welcome. Champion 144. User 875. Pink Justice 11. Hey, Pink. Jason Cooper, welcome. Jim Cox, welcome. Palladium Rainbow, good to see you. Hey, Chad Hall, good to see you. Kerry, I think it's Fit. Hello, Happy Cider. Yes, it is Happy Cider, always. Joy, that's a great name. Joy, welcome. Monkey See Monkey, that's a good name too. Denise, Patrick Horton. Hey, Denise. Hey, Chris J. Beal, good to see you, brother. Kelda, so the Blue Avatar, good to see you. Well, hopefully tonight, if we get to have April on here, I'm going to turn the reins over to her to discuss some of the things that are happening. Angel Care 2, welcome. Victoria Brooks A. Barbara, welcome. Rip X, welcome. Todd Lodges, welcome. Lady D. Cindy VW, hey. Jackie F, welcome. Pongo, that's a good name. Pongo. GG One Stop. Captain Glasgow, hey, good to see you. 302. Anita, welcome. For now, right now, I'm going to just keep welcoming all the good people coming in here. I think it's Fronda. Hey, Fronda. Jared, thank you for the hat. I appreciate it. It actually probably fits. Captain, thank you for the roses. Maureen Walsh, welcome to the show. Ashtar Command Night here. Who's Yvette Droll? Is it Benjamin 99 Ben? Hey, Lisa. Angie, Kyler, Jared, thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Flossie Jane, good to see you. Amanda, good to see you. Derek, Glow. Peter Fleming, welcome. Who knows? Welcome to the show. Seymour. Jade Ra, I think Ra. Let's see here. Hyra, Cheryl Jones, welcome Cheryl Jones. Ash, welcome user 138. Felicia, welcome. Positive, welcome. Melody Spriggs, welcome. Sergeant Arthur Wood, Maya, thank you for the gift. It's going to be a great night tonight. I can feel it already. Nubia, welcome. Matt, welcome. Arthur, welcome back. Lisa, welcome to the show. Pookie62. CC, I think it is. Jimmy, welcome, Jimmy. Jesus Silver, welcome. Mel, welcome. I'm in a welcoming mood here. I'm always in a welcome. Pillar, welcome to the show. Hey, Nubia, welcome. Debbie, welcome. Got to welcome all these beautiful people. Hey, thank you, Debbie. So Felice, I think it's Felicia. You can send me the video on email. It's cmdraleon@aol.com. I'll repeat it. If you have footage you want to send me regarding the spaceships or UFOs, it's cmdraleon@aol.com. Liberation, welcome. Blessings to you. Flora, welcome. Let's see. Thank you, Palladium Rainbow. Let's see here. Thank you, Marco. You, good to see you out there in Pittsburgh. Bed, something. Linda Mooring, I think it is. Welcome. Alice Wash, I think. Diane Mitchell, thank you. Michelle, thank you for being here. Oh, wow. Diane, you should send me some video if you've got recordings of it. Desi Square, welcome. Sent to email. Thank you, Diane. Clayton Williams, thank you for being here. Mullet Man, welcome. Animal, welcome. Delma, welcome. Edward, welcome. Hey, Jessica, welcome. We spoke last night live. Yeah, the orbs, yeah. So tonight is our Ashtar Command Night. We do this every Saturday. And so this is our Ashtar Command Night. Karen Alderson, welcome. I think it's, Alderson. Yeah, Alderson. Hey, Maureen, good to see you. Cindy, welcome to the show. Thank you, Palladium Rainbow. I appreciate that. Bebop Passy, I think it is. Nina Runny. You said at Gmail. No, it's actually not Gmail. It's AOL. I'm sorry. Did I say Gmail? It's actually, it's cmdraleon@aol.com. Aliens are real. I like that. Welcome to the program. Nicole Consciousness, welcome. Black something, Betty. Wonderfully Mad. Patrick Clara, I think it's Clary. Mary Garcia, welcome, Mary Garcia. Everybody out there. So a lot of great people out here coming in. Let's see. Kulin. Sarce, welcome. Sarce Blue. Thank you, there, Dazed. Cynthia, welcome to the program. David, Caroline Williams, Infinite You, hey, Kathy. Rise, thank you for joining us. Hey, Busella, good to see you. Yvette Droll, yesterday, seeing Darko. Interesting. Art Penna, welcome to the show. Snoopy, let's see, Stargaze. Hey, Stargazer, Melody. Let's see who else we got here. 302, Chris Mason. MP, welcome. Aliens are real. When UK TV was interrupted in the 1970s, they said they were Galactic Command. Yeah, that really happened in 1977. That was an interruption of a local transmitter station in England, not far from Salisbury Hill and that whole region, where they broadcasted for some reason over that area. And they were from the Ashtar Galactic Command. And I remember there's tons of video of the original recording. And that was in the early days. And yeah, so they did communicate that way. And let's see here. Bird Sailor, Indigo Lucky, welcome. We're about 13 minutes into the show here, and we're just very laid back and relaxed. Tommy Shop, thank you for joining us, Tommy. Walter, welcome. G-Man, welcome. 11/22/77, right. Infinite You, good. Thank you for that information. How many ETs have I encountered? As far as my memory goes, only when I was a kid. There was space people, and I was in a cul-de-sac living, in a three-level house. Lower level den, a middle level which had a living room, and then upstairs a dining room, and then the third level was bedrooms. And that was the only time I actually remember seeing any space people. And that was when I was before my teenage years. Felicia, it's wild. I would like you to look at it, please. Yeah, when you send me the email, when I'm not live, I'll take a look at it. I'll open the email up, download it, and take a look at it. That's right. We are one. Aliens are real. Absolutely true. Hey, Mike Masters, good to see you. Oh, thank you. I'll get to it later, probably tomorrow morning. Can I describe my encounter? Who's asking me that question? Holly Lee. Hey, Holly Lee. So my encounter was just when I was a kid. I actually was downstairs in the kitchen, and it was my grandmother, my mother, my brother. Thank you for the gift, Karen. And for some strange reason, I decided to go upstairs into my brother's room. I mean, I could have went in my room. I don't know why I didn't do that. Went to my brother's room, opened the wooden blinds up. It's nighttime, and there's a spaceship, what I call a flying saucer, perfectly round flying saucer type craft, almost touching the ground. It was hovering above the ground level of the cul-de-sac. And when I opened it, I couldn't believe my eyes. I saw men and women wearing light blue spacesuits, and what I consider their kids, young adults, space people. And they were telepathic people, and they were communicating in a telepathic communications. So I have a complete memory of that. That's the only time in my life that I can recall ever having that kind of an encounter. All my life, I think to myself, I've never ever had an encounter like that again since I was a kid in the 60s. Now maybe, maybe we do astral travel out of body to, places like that. Maybe, I'm pretty sure that happens, but I never remember anything. I just don't have a good memory of anything except for that one thing. Hey, psychic, communicate with you. So I am telepathic. That's the one thing I have been for most of my adult life. I get telepathic messages, but other than anything else, I feel very connected with the Ashtar Command. I have been all my adult life. When I knew what it was, I always felt connected as a starseed. So for me, I felt different as I got older. I felt very different, and today it's sometimes hard to be in this environment on Earth because I feel different. I mean, I live here, I have a family and everything, but sometimes I'm disconnected from everything around me. Like my consciousness is somewhere else, and my consciousness is not here. It's really weird. Like I can be seeing a group of people. They can be talking about something, about a TV program or something, or my consciousness, though, is like somewhere completely different, far, far away. And I've tried to, assimilate into being present where with people I am. When I go to work, I'm present in that environment with people. But I still feel, even when I'm working, I feel disconnected from everybody around me. It's like I'm just there, but it's like they know I'm there, but they don't really see me. I'm just alone. It's a really weird feeling. I don't know if any of you felt that way, but I know I do sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. The Crafter Girl, hey, good to see you. Welcome. Hey, Ro, good to see you. Charles, welcome. The Revolutionist. Yeah. Paula says you have anxiety. How did my people feel? When you say people, my family here or my family feel? Oh, my family, they wouldn't come upstairs. They stayed downstairs when it happened. They would not come upstairs whatsoever. I was so upset, that they didn't even come upstairs. Hey, Paige. So to your question, they never got to see it because they would not come up. And so it was me with my words and everybody downstairs in the kitchen not even paying attention. So for all my life, I always remembered what they looked like, how beautiful they were, but there was nobody else to talk to about it. There was no one I could ever communicate about it, for a long time. They didn't. It's not they didn't believe me. They didn't come upstairs. They said they were going to come upstairs, and then for some reason, they never came up. I have a feeling they weren't supposed to see it. Years later, now I think they were not supposed. It was only for me to see. I don't think they were supposed to see the people in the spaceship. They were too involved in their 3D thingy in the kitchen after dinner, and I'm like. And then I felt totally separated from the rest of the family because when I went through that experience, it felt like it didn't matter because, it would be with me all my life, no matter what, Hey, Steph, good to see you. Do you think? No, there's not going to be any invasion, you and Al. If anything, if you're hearing about invasions on Earth, there's not going to be any invasions, That's all misinformation. There's not going to be anything like that happening. Hey, Stargate, good to see you, Stargate Chrissy. So if you hear, and if anybody hears that happening more and more on the internet or anywhere about invasions, heard about the being inside the egg was human. I heard that they were in stasis for 7,000 years, according to what Half Pint told me. I haven't seen the interview, but I've heard that the being woke up. It was human. It was tall and had long hair. Very human, from what I understand. So yeah, it's just, I think you can relate, folks, to if you are knowing that you're not from here. Yeah, it was 7,000 years, according to what Mary told me, Half Pint, the other night. I do want to see the link for that. Yeah, we're going to do a crafter tomorrow night. We're going to do our regular program. Tonight is our Ashtar Command Night, and we're about 21 minutes into it. Yeah, so that has been my human experience. It's just, hey, our humans are the most unpredictable creatures. Yes, they are. Oh, you saw it on TikTok. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully there's a recording of it. But I do feel, do you do announcements? Did you do an announcement regarding, hey, Molly, good to see you. An announcement on what? Yvette said, the one I saw was human too, see? So those of people who've had the experiences with human space people that look like us, if you had it maybe somewhere else and maybe the rest of your family doesn't believe it, on Stephen Greer, no. I have no updates. It wasn't that I have any big news. I was going to turn it over to April. I want to honor that. April, Friends with Furries, she's the one who has the information. So I want to honor that if she comes on here tonight. I'm not sure. I was on her live earlier, just hanging out. And hopefully she might come on tonight, hopefully. I'm not sure. unless they take her off planet again, which could be possible. She could be off planet too. Hey, Pink Tea, good to see you. Good to see everybody here. We're about 11:22 into the show. Yeah, I was too. I was hanging out. I was hanging out there for a while. It was good. It was good. Hey, TikTok user 20, Monica, good to see you. OG Vince, I am jealous of you. You don't have to be jealous of me. I only had, for me, I only had one major experience in my life that I was physically there to see out the window of my brother's room. But again, like I say, I tend not to remember if I go off planet since I've been from a kid to an adult. I have no memory of anything like that. Although I do understand that we can project out of our bodies to our space family, and I'm sure over the years I have. I just don't have a good memory of that. Some other people do. For me, I tend not to have a really good memory of that. I wish I did. I think, I do meditate, so I think I need to, for me, practice on somehow being able to unblock my memory so I can see where I'm going. Jay, you will at some point. I think part of the most important thing as we learn, and we never stop learning. I never stop learning. If we learn to do meditation of a higher frequency, we will have the potential to connect with our star family, whoever they are. And I don't know who everybody's star family is. There's no way I would. That would be almost impossible. But everybody does have a star family. Everybody does have someone else, not just your local family. Yeah, kind of lots of communications is in your dream. Yeah, there is. Sometimes I do have memory of something, but many times I don't. I just don't have any memory, you know? I don't see that happening. So, yeah. Let's just do this here. All right, so we'll see what happens. Did you try the ice trick? No, Mike Masters, I didn't. I didn't try that. Hey, Paranormal Ghost, good to see you. But there is a lot going on. We've talked over time on this show regarding, hey, Crow Hunter, bounced around, disappeared, and reappeared. You should see it. Oh, cool. Send me a video copy of it. My footsie, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. One of the things that I feel is important to understand is many months ago, we've talked about how the negative ETs are being taken off planet. Oh, it's FYP. Okay, we talked about the negative ETs that are being taken off the planet for a long time, and I think it's really important to know that our governmental operations, what I call the secret government, hey Kabashi, which does exist, is doing everything they can. I don't know what they're doing, but they are doing everything they can to try to confuse people. And I think they're doing everything they can as a last ditch effort to program and brainwash the public regarding contact and regarding space people that would be coming here for positive means. Yeah, I did hear about the purple sky, and I saw the video of that. I need to watch it more and really examine that, and then I can come up with an idea about the purple sky. I have heard about that. Yeah, so we're not going to do that tonight, Paranormal. We'll do that tomorrow night. We're just going to stay focused on our Ashtar Command Night tonight here. Yeah, it was interesting. I did see the sky was purple. Yeah, there's a video about it on TikTok. Um, yeah, that was interesting. Hey, Polito, welcome. Hey, I saw a video. Oh, okay, Dave. Good, good, good. Well, the command has been proactive because there are these other forces of ETs that are working with the secret government, which is top security areas, to try to stop contact. Jasmine, hey, Jasmine, welcome. Hey, Sarse, welcome back. Adolphus, welcome. User 303, welcome. Carl, welcome to the show. Just Annie, hey, thank you for the share. John Williams, welcome to Encounters Ashtar Command Night. And I just want people to realize there's going to be a lot of stuff going on the internet trying to confuse you. And even on YouTube, there's probably going to be videos that'll be presented to make it look, and some of these creators on YouTube, they put a lot into these things about invasion. It's just their theories, opinions. They want people to think that, and now they'll use images of negative looking ETs or faces that look very like they're ready to get you, kind of thing. Do I think, Peggy, that the new administration will try to stop contact? I'm really observing them. I'm very quietly observing the new administration. I want to see whether they're going to be the first administration in the United States, at least, to say we've had it with the cover up and they're going to go public. I don't know whether they're going to do that or not. What I do know is that I think that we are doing the disclosure for the Ashtar Command here on Earth by doing the live here, by sharing information, by all of us all over the world sharing. Hey, Martha, good to see you. Gilbert, welcome, user 912. By all of us coming together here in this global community, which we call social media, and whether we're not TV, I'm not on a big network doing this, but I'm on TikTok doing this, and I'm committed to the Ashtar Command 1,000,000%. That's why I came here. I don't know. I mean, unless she's been taken off planet, I've not seen her yet. I was on hanging out with her live earlier. I enjoyed it. I don't know if she'll be in here or not. I hope so, unless she's been taken off planet. But she has information to share, a lot of information that I don't have. I'm just going to honor her if she comes in, that she can share the information. I don't know the whole thing, and I'd rather just have her share it. Yeah, it's really a wait and see. But in general, I can say this. Hey, Karen, I can say this. You're going to see whether it's the government or your government people there are government people on social media. They're on YouTube. They're on all the social media apps. They have to be, because they're listening to what. Oh, Loretta, okay. But they have to be, because they're looking at this as a situation. Hey, hello there, Bev. Yeah, they have like sort of backdoor access to the internet and all that stuff. So for years, there probably are people in government that are really here to do social media to confuse people. They might even be on TikTok. I'm pretty sure they are. And if they're on TikTok, they're here for the purpose of confusing the public, including the people that are enlightened. If they can confuse people that even have knowledge of these things, that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, no bullies on the channel. That's what they're trying to do. And I think it's a disservice to people who want to learn things about what's happening with contact, or the space people, the star people, and then also these misused words that are in our. We live in a society where we have words that are used, and these words can affect people. Words have power. So if you tell people, oh, there's going to be a projected invasion of the planet Earth on so and so month and so year, and they have enough technology to put it on every social media application, including a website, and they just like blast it out there really, really strong, they're going to people say, Commander, did you hear that there's going to be invasion in November of 2025 by negative ETs that are coming here to make sure that we don't have any contact? Now, and I guarantee you, there will be those people or powers in the secret government that will do that. They're utilizing the media. They're utilizing TV. They utilize definitely all levels of media are being utilized by those kinds of people. That's why you don't see, on the news, it rotates everything the way it always is. It's always the same thing. Wars in the Middle East, wars over here, fires in here, the person over there who robbed a supermarket. It's always the same news cycle. You never see them talk about on national news. They did talk about the things that were happening in the late 2024, early 2025. You did. But yeah, that's what they do. And that's to confuse the public. And it's our responsibility, as I'm sitting here, it's our responsibility to take back our own cosmic power. And if we take back our own cosmic power, it's the most power. And when we take back our cosmic power, the word power doesn't mean we're in control of others. When we take back our own cosmic power, we're liberated from the power of control of earth-based powers, structures, media. When we control the media, we are liberated. When the media controls us, we are not liberated. You see? Individually, every one of you here takes back your own cosmic spiritual power. Nobody controls you. It's always been in my adult life, the key thing I live by is liberation of consciousness. Liberate consciousness from anything that is promoting negativity. I don't like negativity. I don't like negative stuff. I want to turn negative into positive. The whole understanding with the Ashtar command is that we love all our brothers and sisters. We always have to be in the frequency of love. If we're not in the frequency of love all the time, then we need to go within and figure out why we're now feeling the other way. I mean, with the Ashtar command, the space people, they come always in a frequency of love. Hey, Tammy, good to see you. Hey, Miss Lindsay, good to see you. And well, in my workshops, the one thing I teach when I'm in physical workshops is the frequency of love. This planet, there's still a lot of mixed energies. But if every single human being hey, Darren, were to operate in a frequency of cosmic love, the planet would shift in 2 seconds. Yeah, they do, Jen. They respond to us. Look at the corner of the room to our left. What are we seeing? I don't see anything. Are you looking at the corner of the room in my room? Something moved. Interesting. Did anyone else see it? Yeah, so we need to be in that frequency. Something very beautiful and green. Okay. Well, some people are seeing stuff and I am just sitting here doing what I do. It's so important for people to understand, and I'm sure my space family's here. It could be one of my guards. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Crow said they saw it. Our left, the green is on the right. Thank you, Anastasia. It's just really important that, see the green cloud-like thing. Well, there in my lighting, there's a cloud that's circular. That's part of the lighting. Maybe that's what you're seeing. If you see a space being here, please let me know. Because like I said, It probably is the lighting. Let me see who's here. Okay. So we're going to do stuff Sunday night on sightings. Tonight it's all Ashtar Command stuff. Yeah, that light is there. That's part of the lighting I use. That's what you're saying, the lighting. Yeah, I have. The lighting. This is all lighting. This is from my lighting. That's what it is. In the hallway, yeah, there's a salt lamp in the hallway. In the kitchen, there's a salt lamp. It's kind of a very glowing salt lamp. So I don't want to confuse anybody here. So it's really crucial. Thank you. It's really crucial that we are so focused here on who we are and so focused on the beauty of life and what it's about. Yeah, so there's a salt lamp in the. We have salt lamps. There's a salt lamp in front of me here. There's a salt lamp in the kitchen. We have salt. I have some salt lamps here that are going to be in the meditation room. In another 2 weeks, this room will be pretty much transformed. Why did I lie? I don't know who you are. What do you mean, why did I lie? No negativity here. No negativity here. Let me see who's here. James W. Hey, James. Yeah, we might have to block that person. Like I said, and that goes back to my whole comment. We have to, hey, James, we're doing good. Hey, Maria. Put me in coach. Hey, Hutch, USA. Good to see you, Nikki. Welcome. Yeah, we might, I think maybe the best thing I sent you. Hey, Denise, welcome to the show. QN, good evening. Ruby Annette. Hey, Cheryl, welcome. This Monopoly person's trying to get on live, and first of all, they're not going to get on live if they're calling me a liar. That's just not happening. So I have a feeling. No, the space people are going to reveal themselves at the end of this year. I've always been consistent when I said you probably did not hear it correctly before you start calling the commander a liar. I've always been consistent. And all the other collaborative people I've talked to, it was originally 2027. It is now 2026. So I didn't say they would be revealing themselves 2 years before. Now, 2 years ago, I was talking about the future of contact. So I think you got it a little bit mixed up, Monopoly. Okay? I've always been consistent. I think you just didn't hear what I said. Then explain. You're living in the year before contact. You're in 2025. 2026 is when contact should happen. If you were listening to about my information, including, and there's very few people I even listen to, but Daryl Anka collaborates with my information. As a matter of fact, I watched a few people, some that don't even channel, which Daryl Anka is more of a direct communications with Bashar. I've always been consistent. I just think you didn't get it. Be respectful is correct. That's right. And actually, I just explained it. Now, after explaining it, if you don't understand it, I can't help you with that. You know? But I've always been consistent with my information. Always. You know, and tonight, when we talk about Ashtar Command, I'm always consistent. Even when I look at videos that people send me, I have a knack for when I contact people on here that have real sightings. I'm always consistent with those people. They're doing real things. You'll never find anything AI on here, no fake videos, no fake anything. But you need to listen to what I say in order to understand what my message is. Monopoly. So you weren't really listening to what I did say. You've got it confused and mixed up in your consciousness. And that's enough explaining. There you go. Yep. Well, they're not, Jen, they're not hanging. Hey, Chaz, good to see you. They're not hanging in the sky for a year. They're actually doing mission work. A lot of the Ashtar ships are doing a lot of mission work right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't even know what they're doing. And I'm very honest about that. I'm not going to make up stories, never do. But they are doing things to help the planet get ready for contact. And it's a lot of work. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more activity and different fleets coming in and all that kind of stuff happening. And I think, and thank you for the question. So I have a prediction, Monopoly, that you're going to be now disappearing and going good night. So I just finally did what I needed to do, and Monopoly is no longer watching the show. I think I made the right decision, and they were being consistently negative, so they're gone. I did give them a chance. I did answer their question, and they still wanted to do that, so they're gone. You know. Yes, it is gone. Now they're going to be like going crazy trying to figure out why they can't watch me anymore. Did I get all my information from April? Well, April and I have discussed information. The information that I don't totally know, I was hoping April would be here so she can talk about it. So I'm going to actually wait until I can have a conversation with April offline and let her share the information because I don't have the complete information. You know, I try to be respectful of that. I think that's important. So I'm not bringing really anybody up here. Hey, T-Turkey told me to invite them and their ship. Sure enough, the next day I see it. Hey, Tom. Hey, how you doing, brother? You know, Jen, I think everybody needs to realize, we're all human. And on the human part, it's like we want to see the space people as human beings. But on the conscious part, when you go into your cosmic state of consciousness, we all have a cosmic state of consciousness, everybody out here. When we go into that state of consciousness, it's like, oh yeah, I know I'm going to see him. I know I'll see him soon. And I've been wanting to, since I was a kid, since the first time that happened to me when I told the story, I've always wanted to see them. I always wanted to, hey, Zenida Valdez, welcome. Hey, Star. I always wanted to see them. When I was with my friend Ashtar Athena from California, I always wanted to be with them. There was never a time when I never wanted to be with them. I said, well, when am I going to see them? When's that day? Is it going to happen when I'm 100 years old? Is it going to happen, when I'm still here? When is it going to happen? Hey, when are we going to see them? Yeah, the government magician and government crafts are advanced, and that can be some confusion there. When you do see, excuse me, a government craft, normally they are, there's no feeling of energy. So when you see an Ashtar command ship, if it does appear, or a smaller craft appears in around your area, you can feel the vibrational frequency of that Ashtar command craft. If it's not an Ashtar command craft, you won't feel that essence of frequency. You either won't feel anything, or if it's a negative energy craft, you will, and you feel that negative energy, you want to get away from it. But if it's an Ashtar command craft, you're going to feel nothing but love. Because when an Ashtar command ship, if it does appear, it's going to radiate love, the frequency of love. Do I believe in persons being multiple abductees? You mean having more than one abduction? On my show regularly, on the regular show, people have had multiple abductions, unfortunately. And some people have had singular. But tonight, what we're talking about is how to live in that frequency of love and get prepared for contact, get prepared for the things that are happening. I think that's essentially really important. Sonia, good to see you. Yeah, all you need is love, right? That's all, really. And I think we are getting there, you know. For me, I tend to be for me, I have my emotional feelings. I'm affected by emotions, just like anybody else. I'm affected by what people say sometimes, and sometimes I'm not. But if I get hit really hard with something someone says, I have to sit back and meditate about it, and figure out what it is. Tell them to come to Sacramento. Yeah, I don't think I have that much control over that. Like I said, I'm not going to bring any people on tonight. Things are definitely developing. Green Time Machine is right. And I think Green Time Machine, from what I can see with you, definitely I think you have some Ashtar Command activity happening with your connections with the space people. Your stuff is phenomenal, as we were talking to you the other night. I can tell by seeing the footage if you're having constant contact with certain things and orbs, energies. It's very apparent that certain things are going on. Very apparent. Heather, I see them every day, Angela says. Interesting. Hey, one rabbit catcher, blue light. Light pulse, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. User 7 says, I have. Let's see, star aesthetics. That's good. Angels are a Christian term for positive higher life forms, no religion, loose religion. Let's see here. I just ask and they come. That's really beautiful. Hey, Cole, thank you for that. Angela, let's see here. Hey, Curtis, welcome to our program. Stephanie B. John Honey, welcome. Cosmic News, religious earth-based busy. True. Hey, Goat, welcome, Goat. Matthew says, I love them so much. And let's see here. Kimberly Murphy, welcome to our program. Brian N. Alexander, welcome. Jen says, I knew they weren't stars. See, a lot of you are having, just by your comments, a lot of you are having visual contact. And I think most of you are probably having positive visual contact. What do I mean by that? Well, that's really weird. I thought I saw a blue light go by me. Well, I have my blue light behind me, but I felt like an energy of light went by my screen here. Yeah, I don't want to let my consciousness go all over the place. Kit Kat, good to see you. Things do happen. But I think that we have the ability to, and we're really shifting. And now tonight, all the planets are in alignment, all our planets. Every planet in our system is in alignment. There's a big shift of energy happening. And when I was reading about all the planets being in alignment, I said, wow, how amazing. Yeah, I'm actually, Rogue, I think I will. Nicola, welcome. And there's a lot of energy between all our planets in our solar system. Yeah, if it's a clear night, I'm not going out, it's too cold later. But I did see them getting ready for the alignment Friday night. I saw all these planets like they weren't totally there yet. But tonight, all the planets are in alignment with each other in our solar system. James Ross, good to see you. Ladridra, I think it is. Good evening. Rowdy1, welcome. Angela, welcome. Let's see. Mal B, Little Cast, I think it is. Welcome. Hey, Jessica. Good to have you with us. Lovely soul, welcome. Kathy, New York. Everybody out there, Rain, if you're new to our Saturday night programming, this is our Ashtar Command night. Everything about the Ashtar Command. We're doing good, Jessica. Hope you are too. No, Terry, I didn't see that. Daisy, welcome. Probably you can just view them with your eyes, but if you have a good telescope, you probably can see the alignment. Good, Jessica. Good. Digital Wonder, welcome. Tony, welcome. Stephanie Novak. Harrison Lockhart, growing up, welcome. California guy, welcome. I don't think so, Lynn. I was hanging out on her live earlier, enjoying her live, but I'm not sure if she's coming on tonight. Yeah, but yeah, she has the information. I don't have the information. Back, yeah, share video in your messenger. Hey, Witchy Boo. I don't know something. Welcome to the show. Janice, welcome. Alex, welcome. Oh, wow. LA2SD, welcome. Grammy, welcome to Encounters. And this is our Ashtar Command night. How many people know of the Ashtar Command? George, welcome. Have heard of the Ashtar Command or are very familiar with the Ashtar Command? So, Jay, in terms of meditation, and I'll also get to Lavola's question too. So, in terms of meditation, especially now, I think it's important for. I am too. I think it's really important to be focused. If you use higher vibrational music, that will help you get to where you need to be in terms of contact, in terms of at least telepathically communicating. So if you use like cosmically Christed ambient music, spend 20 minutes or 30 minutes a day meditating, that you want to make contact with your space family, that is a way to start doing it gradually, getting your consciousness into a different vibrational pattern. And as you do that, it'll allow you to have that sensibility of contact, and then you can communicate. I am very connected to the Ashtar Command, Cosmic Hamcam. Very good, you see. You're welcome, Jay. I appreciate the question very much so. Meditation tuned to 432 hertz, note 440 hertz. Look who wanted it to change. Oh, thank you, Cole, for suggesting that. Captain Glasgow, is the Ashtar Command the same as the Galactic Confederation? So, great question. The Ashtar Command itself represents all the galactic bodies of light. They are the highest level of light is the Ashtar Command. They all are Christ. All their planetary systems are what we call cosmic Christed systems. What? Calvin Candy, I don't even see your question. Now I see your question saying, why is he obviously skilling over my comments? One thing you have to understand is TikTok, not TikTok, but TikTok filters people's words. Maybe it's the way you're wording it. So try to bring the question forth again so I can see it. I'm not doing anything here but I see everybody who's posting a question. It could be the way you're presenting the question. But TikTok does. No one's seeing your question. It could be the word you're using. They filter out the words. It's not me. I'm doing absolutely nothing. Hey, Julian, welcome. Bo, welcome. Alcove, good to see you. Carl Eagle, welcome. Jesus is God, welcome. I'm so happy tonight to see so many beautiful sightings today. Witchy Boo, beautiful. Butterfly Fly, welcome. Good to have you with us. Paige Orella, welcome. Hey, Taurus, welcome. It's been happening to me tonight as well. Interesting. Dab Brad, welcome. Hey, Dab Brad, good to see you, brother. Angel to Care. Oops. I'm reading people's comments here. Imuna, welcome. So, as we're looking at the year we're in right now, things are going to get pretty crazy, I think. And I think, did you have a special news to share? I mentioned it last night. Yes, I did. But I don't have the complete story. I'm going to leave that on April's side. She had been off planet the other night, and she has the information. So I'd rather just honor her, and when she comes on here, whenever that is, she will actually present that information, and she has the information. It's going to be upsetting. Angel Care too. Yeah, so if she's not on tonight, I'll communicate with her offline and see when she feels like coming on here. Calvin, good to see you. Calvin, I see you saying, can you see my comments? Again, I think whatever you're trying to ask me, the TikTok is filtering comments. If the algorithm filters words, so I'm only seeing, can you see my comments, but I'm not seeing the comment. Oh, fire truck coming by. Keep going. Fire truck's going by. You can hear the fire truck. Do they need oxygen? The space people have a different level of oxygen than we do. They do breathe oxygen. If we were to go on the way I understand it from April, when she goes on the ship, they have her in a spacesuit so she can breathe the oxygen on the ship. And so just from what I've learned from April, that's what she ends up doing, is wearing this spacesuit that's comfortable, and then she can breathe. The space people probably will wear a spacesuit of some sort when they come off their ships to make contact. I think they'll be able to breathe our air, but by the time they get here, I think the things they're working on now are to clean up our environment, meaning the air that we breathe. And I think that's really the key thing. There's a lot of things going on that we don't know about in our atmosphere with the space people right now that are here, and they're working like 24/7 to get the planet ready for contact. And they are. I mean, I feel that with every essence and every bone in my body here. And I think when the time comes, for me anyway, I'm excited about our planet finally having contact, and that the people hopefully the whole planet will be ready. I don't know, but I hope that our planet and our humanity that we are as human beings, as earthlings, will be ready for it. Yes, Arthur, we got the apple cider going. I think I'm excited for the new Earth. And the thing to remember when we talk about new Earth is that the new Earth is not us going to another planet. Like people say to me, I want to go to the new Earth and get there. Well, the old Earth is going to be the new Earth. So the Earth we are on now will be that new Earth. The new Earth will be the Earth that we're living on. I know it's hard to perceive what that is like because we're seeing a world that is kind of messed up right now. And let's be honest, it is. But we will have a new Earth. Years ago, I used to think there was a separate planet that we're going to that was another Earth-related planet different than our own. So, Nina, I can explain the new Earth. Oh, he has keywords blocked. Okay. I don't have any keywords blocked. TikTok does. I don't have any keywords blocked. But I can say this, that the new Earth is not a separate planet. It is actually our planet being transformed. It's like, like if you have torn clothes and you're wearing all these torn clothes, well, you see, like you're still the same person. If you were naked, you'd be still the same person. But then you're saying, oh, my clothes are still torn. I still have the same clothes that I've had on for the last 30 years. It's not changing. They're still the same. They're torn. They got worse. So if I use that analogy, basically what we're talking about is taking off the old clothes. You're still the same person, naked person. Now you have a new pair of clothes to cover your nakedness, and you're still the same person. Okay? Look at the earth as being still the earth with a new pair of clothes, hypothetically. A new water, the oceans renewed, the seas renewed, the lakes, the rivers, the land, the air, all the things that are important to have consistent life on our planet renewed. And they will be, they will be. We just have to be. The one thing I've found living here, and we're all, it all happens to all of us as having the human experience, it's having the ability to have patience. There are people out there in our world that really don't have the patience. And there are people in growing up in the New Age community and going to things, there are people that do have patience, and there are people that say, come on now, I want it to happen now. I want it to happen like right away. It has to happen right now, But in essence, it really doesn't have to happen right now. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Like, you can't force it to happen. Hey, good to see you, everybody coming in. Christo 4IA, welcome. Hey, Donald, welcome. So when and Chuckery says, we don't even have patience with ourselves and can't love ourselves. Very true, Chuckery. Hey, Donna and Betty Murray, good to see you. Thank you for the gifts, Donna. So, hey, JC Light. So we can't force it to happen, but we need to be patient. I find people tend to not be patient. Say, why didn't I get my thing the other day? Because, thank you. And I work in like customer service. So when I get phone calls, the person said, the order just shipped out yesterday. It's been 3 days. I should have had it by now. They don't have any patience. It takes time for it to get from Connecticut to California. But they think they should have had it in 3 days. And then they get upset because they didn't have it, because there's no patience. And the analogy of what I'm saying is, we as people really want this contact to happen. We really want to have our interactions. I know it. Everybody does. Every single person I know that I've met in my life wants to have contact. People in my Facebook groups of the Ashtar Command, people here, and my workshops. Everybody wants to have positive contact, but we need to learn. The space people will say to us, and they will say it, that we have to be patient. We as human beings tend not to be patient. And if we can live those words in reality, if we could, live those words, and every day or every night when we go to sleep, if we can be patient enough to take the time for ourselves, to meditate for that 20 or 30 minutes, and to focus on our space field and say, I just want to communicate with you. Can I do that? Can I communicate with my Christed family of light wherever you are? And you always want to say your Christed family of light wherever you are. Don't just say anybody, because you don't want to communicate with just anybody. You want to communicate patiently with your Christed family of light. Say, I just want to communicate telepathically with you. I know I'm not going to see you right away. I know it's not time yet, and I know it's going to be happening. But we just have to be patient. I think that's a key part of our discussion tonight in the Ashtar Command realm is patience. And if we are willing to be patient, beautiful things will happen, They will. And again, it goes back to love. You'll always see me say one thing. I love everybody. Why do I say that on my show, that I love even the people I've never met before? Why do I say to you, I love you? What's the reason why I would say the word love? I have to love you. I mean, I don't have to, but Why would I not want to love you? If we would all learn to love each other, embrace each other, hug each other, it's unconditional, right, Tom? If we learn those very aspects, before we even have contact, we need to just get over it and understand that we need to love each other. We have to get over it. One day you're mad at somebody, get over it. There's more important things to deal with than getting upset about little trivial things in our planet. Now wars are not trivial, pollution's not trivial. These are big things. But the Ashtar command would tell you that we have to do our parts as stewards of the earth. We have to be stewards of the earth. We have to be the ones to make our planet a better planet. And thank you so much. We're at over 100,000 already. Thank you. So now when I speak in cosmic consciousness, and this whole night I am speaking not in earth consciousness, I'm speaking in cosmic consciousness. I switch consciousness. I switch from earth consciousness to cosmic consciousness. You'll see the way I present myself in cosmic consciousness is way different than I do in regular consciousness. You see, I can switch my consciousness to a different frequency. You can do it too. And we love you too, Witchy Boo. And we love everybody. So if you're coming in here for the first time and you're a complete stranger, I'm going to love you. Because if no one told you that they love you, I will. That's the cosmic part of the consciousness. Because when I'm not here on Earth, before I came here to Earth, I lived in a world of love. Wherever I went, it was love. Whatever planet, whatever universe, wherever we went before I came here, it's all based on love. It's one of those things to get into like really cosmic juicy information. That's really important. More important is not just knowing whatever that information is, but knowing yourself. If you don't know who you are yet, take the time. You know that you're a human being. You have a brother, a sister, a mother, a father here, grandparents, cousins, relatives. That's great. We all do. You might get along with some of them. Maybe some of them you feel alienated from. Maybe you don't really connect with them. It's possible. Yeah, we do. We do shift frequencies when we sleep. But we always need to remember, no matter what else is going on in our 3D head, we need to love each other. If someone decides not to love me, I'll still love them. Why should I not? Because they don't love me doesn't mean I don't love them. I will not let myself go to the level of not loving somebody. If I do that, then I'm not being who I am. As a human being, and as a person who is a starseed, it really is the key issue. It's the key subject. So when we talk about having contact, and when the space people, the star people come here, we need to talk about love. I love my parents on the ship. I've not met them yet, at least not in the physical state. I love my two sisters and brothers on the ship. I've not met them physically in this physical environment, but I still love them. And if I, for some reason, never meet them, I still love them. I hope I meet them. I hope I have that meeting. I still feel pretty confident it'll happen. But I'm patient. I'm patient. When it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I don't control it. I don't control anything. Angel Care 2 says she heard a woman's voice. I'm right here. I don't hear anything. I don't even have my earpods on. But if anything cosmically is happening in this room, I am not hearing it. I have no earpods on. Angel Care 2 says she heard it. Okay. I lost your volume. Okay. I'm still here. I'm still talking. You're a thank you, little Leah. Thank you. So I'm operating in my what I call Ashtar command consciousness right now. I'm operating in a frequency of love. Oh, you accidentally turned it down. Okay, Bonnie. Oh, good. Okay. Not tonight, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we'll get back to regular programming. Tonight I'm really focused on my Ashtar command frequency. Panda, welcome. I want to share as much understanding and perspective of who the Ashtar command is and the purpose. I want you to understand why the space people are coming here, why they're coming back. Well, they're not really coming back. They've been here for millions and millions, actually billions of years. Oh, thank you, Cassie. They've been here for billions of years. Yeah, she's down on tonight. I was on her live earlier. So, whatever's happening is happening. We love our sister, and we'll get her on here whenever she feels like coming on here. So for now, we're talking about different things here related to patience, love, all those things that are important to be. Like if I put my hands up here and I send a vibrational pattern of energy here. Now, I don't have my green screen on. I can send through the palm of my hand every single person on here an energy frequency of love. So we're going to do something. And we're going to send love energy to everybody on here. I want everybody to close their eyes for a minute. And I'm going to send love to everyone here. Thank you, Terry. And the love we're sending you is going to go to the center of your being. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Relax. Take a deep breath. Relax. I'm going to teach you something here tonight. Again, I'm operating in Ashtar command consciousness. And as you close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Relax. Release through your mouth. Just breathe in and breathe out through your nostrils. In a count of 3, we're going to send energy vibrational frequencies of love to every single person here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to slowly send swirling energy to every single person here. 84 Musket, if you think this is funny, you're going to actually disappear in a minute. I think they are. '84 Musket. Okay, we're still focused on everybody here. I have heat energy coming out of my palm. I'm going to focus on every individual, and you should feel it. Some of you will feel it throughout your body, the vibration of love. Others will feel it. Just relax. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out of your nostril. Keep your eyes closed. Just relax. Hot Mom, good to see you. Welcome. New York Steve, welcome. Tommy Joe, welcome. What we're doing right now on Ashtar Night, I'm sending a frequency of energy to everybody here. Close your eyes if you're just coming in. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and breathe out of your nostril. Relax, close your eyes, please. And again, I never know who's going to feel the energy. So I just wanted to show you what it's like to be in cosmic consciousness and want to see if any of you felt what I just did. I'm not suggesting everybody did, but some of you hopefully did. You felt it in your chest. Thank you, K-Bye. We welcome you. Thank you. Deal says I'm hot. Rob, awesome. I felt. No, good, Jay. Interesting. Oh, good. Good, Michael. Very good. So what I just did now is to show you my abilities. Oh, good, good, good. I don't really, because I'm a humble person, I don't really tend to get egotistical at all about it. I was given the ability. I mean, I've had this ability pretty much, I think, most of my life, but it wasn't something that it was something I thought about. I now have the ability to do different things with my palm of my hand. I've only done very specific things, but I did this for everybody in the room to show you that I am who I am. I've been given this ability probably before I came to Earth, but it was not active. It was inactive. It's now active. I'm able to transfer energy remotely through this broadcast to people no matter where you are around the world. You will feel it right through this system, right through this, what you call this social media. And that's what I do. I'm also able to use the palm of my hands to help people remember. So when people say, Commander, I'm blocked. I can't remember how to connect with my star family. If I do one night, I will do this. Not tonight. I'll experiment with the ability to unblock consciousness. What does that mean? I will use my energies to unblock consciousness. Meaning that if you're blocked and if you've been trying to, and you can't do it, make contact with your star family, and you've been trying to meditate and practice how to do that. One night I will, on here on a Saturday night, do, with my palm of my hands, I'll work on everybody's brain, no matter where you are, who you are, or what you are. I can be working on 700 people in one time, and I will unblock your consciousness. Oh, Jay, have a good night. It's been a pleasure. Glad you're here. Thank you so much. Matthew says, my back feels better. Good, good, good. Chuckery says, thank you. My heart is less blocked. Beautiful, Chuckery. I have not, even if I could stop pain, I haven't tested that ability. I'm being really careful with what I've been gifted, but I will do the unblocking of consciousness. The unblocking of consciousness from an Ashtar command perspective is my ability to help you not be, you're locked, your consciousness is locked up. You can't seem to, why did I see a white line? Yvette, I'm not sure. Your consciousness is blocked up, right? So many people, Ashley says, oh, hey, Ashley, you have a whole blue, purple aura around you. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, I think I see that. Yeah, I do see the purple thing. It could be the lighting behind me. Like a purple light. Thank you, Matthew. Okay, then if more than one person, I can't even speak English anymore. If one or more people are seeing it, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it wasn't like that before. I'm seeing it around my top of my head. Yeah, I didn't have the colors out around my head before. That's interesting. Yeah, there definitely is an energy shift. Yeah, when I came on here, I didn't have that, and the blue lights were behind me. So I'm operating in a different frequency right now. I'm operating in a very high frequency right now. And my frequency is of the cosmic frequency of love. You see? My energy is probably floating out of is just elevating out. So don't get confused with the lighting behind me. Jay Wolf, thank you. So much love to you as well, New Zealand. And welcome everybody here to Ashtar Command Night. We'll be here till 1 o'clock. Thank you. A shade darker, okay. Sonia, thank you. Oh, interesting. Hey, Clanson, good to see you. Good to see everybody. So, this is what love is about. When I did what I just did with the palm of my hands, I did that for a purpose of showing you that even though I'm still living in this physical human body, that there is also a switch turned on within my consciousness. And when you are able to switch your consciousness, hey, Dana, good to see you. Linda, good to see you. Dan, welcome. User 782, welcome. When you can switch your consciousness and you are liberated in your consciousness, you can pretty much do anything you wish to do. Now, even though I can do these few things that I've been gifted to do, once we are fully in contact with our space people, our space brothers and sisters, oh, thank you, Juliet. I appreciate knowing that. You see, for me, I don't get my ego up when I hear the responses about the purple. I'm still just me. I'm just being me. You know, whatever you see in me, I see in you. You know, it's really interesting that way. Whatever you see in me, I see in you. Well, however I reflect with you, you reflect with me. If I show you, if I embrace you and hug you, or try to hug you, hopefully you'll open up and let me hug you, and then you will hug me. The simple thing is hugging each other. Could you imagine? I saw 3 medium white orbs floating counterclockwise in a circle. Interesting, Palladian. It's so easy. I'm so used to it with my palms, you know? So if I were out here and I tried to hug all of you, you know, let's see if we can do this. Now, this is going to be a very different experiment the commander is going to do. Can we do a virtual energy hug with everybody? Can I virtually hug all of you through this broadcast? I never have done that before. How would it be if I was to extend my space beingness to each person? Could it be done that I can hug every single person out here? So we're going to do an experiment. I'm going to test myself. What I'm doing is testing myself here. I'm going to do an experiment here on Ashtar Command Night as Commander Alion of the Ashtar Command. I'm going to have you close your eyes, every one of you. What the commander is going to do now is attempt to is to astrally project my arms out to every single person on here. Now, I've never done that before. I have no idea what that's going to be like or whether it's going to work. I have no idea. But I want to reach out to every single person around the world. So if you close your eyes, we're going to do this. And it's definitely an experiment. I've never done this. If it doesn't happen, don't blame me or don't say, Commander, it didn't happen. You didn't do it. Again, no judgment here. This is an experiment. So as you sit where you are, close your eyes, please. It's going to be like we're in one big room together, one big room. And as you close your eyes, I want you to take a deep breath in and breathe out of your nostrils a couple times until you're relaxed, okay? As you all do this, what I will do, take about 3 or 4 deep breaths, and I can't see you, so I don't know if you're closing your eyes or whether your eyes are open. But if you're following my directions here, we're going to try an experiment. And as I put my hands forward on the right and left side of myself here, I'm going to astrally project my arm to every individual out here. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to say to myself, in my cosmic consciousness, I wish to hug every single individual out here with their eyes closed. And we're going to see if people feel my hug. So I'm going to embrace each of you now. I'm closing in my arms to hug you. My eyes are closed. I wish to hug every single person out here that's focused and doing exactly what I was doing. I'm now hugging everyone that I can hug. So I use one energy as the physical being, but that physical being that I'm hugging is every single person in this room on the broadcast. And we're going to see if this experiment works or doesn't work. So I'm sending this like vibrational energy pattern. I'm going to stop in a minute. Keep your eyes closed. Okay. So now I'm going to open my eyes and we're going to see if anybody had an experience. Again, this is an experiment. Total experiment. Well, this is really weird. Looks like my screen froze. Okay. Kitty Cat says no. And like I said, it was only an experiment. I've never done it back. I've never done this before. So now we know that doesn't work. Okay, good. And that's why I use the word experiment. So we're going to have to work on that. All right. But when I do the other stuff with the palm, that works. That stuff does work. So evidently, we're not able to hug everybody. Now we know. Again, it's always a good thing to use the experiment. I had no, again, when I was doing this, I have no idea that it was going to work or not. When I do the other stuff with my palms, that's different, like I did before. So, I would have loved the hug. Well, some people evidently did feel it. So I think it's up to the individual. I'm not the person out there. There were some people that didn't feel it, some people that did. Wow, somebody's car's going crazy. So it's going to be a mixed bag here. Some people felt it, some people didn't feel a hug. I felt like I was hugging somebody when I was doing this. I just imagined somebody in front of me that I can hug, and that's what I did. So I used my imagination before I did it. And it could be just like Karen said, I felt love, a warmth around my shoulder. I felt a lot of warmth. Can you do palms again? Oh yeah, I can do palms again. Suni, the best way to learn to meditate is just simply do 30 minutes a day with higher vibrational music. That probably is the best way to do it. Ashley says she felt it. Yeah, I think people need, you're right, Ashley. I think some people need more time to do this. And we'll experiment with this whole thing again. We'll do it again. So that's not a problem. Thank you, Lizard Radio, for the follow. I appreciate it. And that's okay, Matthew, too. Like I said, being that first time I've ever done that, it was certainly an experiment to see what would happen. You saw an image. Interesting. Thank you, Diana. Palladian says, I felt a soft hug on my shoulder and felt like a hand on my head. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you, Witchy Boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And we're just looking at all the beautiful people here. Yeah, if we are relaxed enough, we can feel it. So, and I can't know if people were really relaxed. Thank you, Med. Thank you so much. Maria said, oh, I'm sorry you have a headache. Yeah, I think Chucker, you're right. Some might be open receivers, you know? Rogue says, I walked away for a minute. Heather says, I do distant Reiki. Most of my clients are distant. It's totally possible. You're right, it is. I think we need to sometimes spend a little bit more time on this to get people relaxed enough to accept it. And I think being relaxed is very important when it comes to remote hugging. And I've never done remote hugging on my program here, ever, on any night, including tonight. Now, for some reason, it's the palm of the hand. So the palm of the hand, if I do this, and there's a heat energy that comes out of the center of my palm. So when I do this, and I come closer to the screen, I can shoot energy out all over the planet just through the palm of my hand. That is a whole different situation. You know, if I do that, you know, it's a whole different situation. If I take away the palm of my hand from the screen, you know, as soon as I do this, either hand, right or left hand, I feel this heat energy going through the screen. There's a lot of heat energy. And if I just do this here, I'm shooting energy right through the screen. And some might feel it and some might not feel it. We'll work on the whole thing with hugging people remotely. We'll work on that a little bit. You know, I think we'll have to work on that. Hey, it's the first time doing anything like that, so who knows? Yeah, maybe 5 minutes to get relaxed and ready to receive love. Hey, Whip, good to see you. Oh, Donna says, I have toxic mold poisoning. That's not good. Oh, thank you, Dinah. The person, Lynn Taylor, let's say, I felt it in my. Donna. The toxic mold poisoning, is that in your house? Oh, my camera glitched? Hey, Pickle Mom, welcome to the user 712. Erica Settles, welcome. Everybody, please follow us if you're not following us. No, my wife is sleeping. I have a cat, Missy. She's sleeping, and I'm the one that's awake. Commander, I saw someone behind you. Oh, here we go. Like right here, there's nobody here. Can you tell me who you saw behind me? Did anybody else see something or someone behind me? We all did. Oh boy. Can you tell me those that did see someone behind me? Okay. See, I've got to be honest. I'm not going to go jumping up and down and stuff. I didn't see anything or whatever. Kim says she did. So those that honestly did say they saw someone behind me, can you tell me what they looked like? Someone skinny. Yeah, I don't. A man. Skinny and tall. Interesting. Nope. And my guard, I have my Ashtar guards here, so I don't see anything. I don't feel anything. Okay, good. I mean, it could be one of my. I have my own guards that are there. I did not see anything. I didn't feel anything. I just have my cat, and it's not to say that some people didn't see anything. I just noticed your crystal room showing pink. I didn't notice before. It could have been the camera. Now, understand, I have a salt lamp all the way in the kitchen. You know, attention meaning say something to them. So here's the deal. Are any of my space Ashtar guards here with me? Are any of my Ashtar space guards? Well, they are here. They're cloaked. They're not visible. They tend to not show themselves, the guards, and they could be here. Well, they're here, just not, they're not visible. It's interesting. Palladian Rainbow says, I heard a woman's voice. I don't hear any. I don't even have my earpods on. I hear nothing. You looked like a skinny shadow walked behind you. I saw a shadow. I didn't want to scare you. I asked the Ashtar command guards to check all the rooms. Ashtar command guards to check all the rooms here. Make sure that you saw a face. Peggy, what did the face look like? I am protected. Can you tell me what the face looked like? I have Ashtar guards here. I am protected. A thin beige color. Interesting. Oh, I'm hearing. I think my cat's sleeping. Oh, my cat's right here. My cat's moving around. Missy, be good girl. Missy, be good girl. She's my cat's moving around. She was sleeping for a while. Her name is Missy. Sometimes I can bring her up on the program here. It's just a shadow. I can't show her unless she wants me to. If she comes here and lets me pick her up, I could. But I think she's doing her own thing. You're watching Ashtar Command Night. And this is Commander Elian. Welcome. This has really been a great night with everybody. You heard a female noise or sound just before you mentioned Missy. So I'm going to share something with everybody. When I closed the show down, I actually asked the angelic beings to assist me. So when I do that, the angelic realm of beings are here, and we start them from the basement of our building to the third floor. And what we do is we actually bring all those that are crossover. There's a galactic portal. When I do my shows, there's a galactic portal that exists. And I had a psychic here last year with two other people from our crystal shop. And because of my energy, I open up a galactic portal every time I do the program. And then I have to close the galactic portal. So I've gotten used to doing this since last year. and I have to bring the angels in. So the angels come in at the end of the show. They start from the basement, and they bring anyone that's to cross over at the portal. We gather every single person in every aspect of the apartment complex, and we make sure that we amp up all the energy, clear all the residual energy, and then at the end of the show, when I'm off here, as soon as I sign off, I work with the angelic realm to do this, and then we lovingly get all these people to pass over into the next life. So they go over, the angels help them in the galactic portal to the next higher vibrational, their own new life, wherever that is in the universe. I've never shared this before, but whenever I sign off the program, I have to do that. It's not, and that, well, that's, well, I really do have to do it because I open up a galactic portal every time I do the show. So I have to close everything. We're doing good. We're doing good, Georgia. Thanks for being here. And that's what I do at the end of my show. Most of you have never heard me talk about it, but it really essentially is really important. And then this way, when we go to sleep, the whole building is clear of all the, residual energy. Everything is cleared out. So I do that every single night, including tonight. I want to make sure that there's no leftovers here that didn't get to cross over. I make sure every one of them crosses over. Yeah. Jersey for life. Yeah, I do that. I never used to do that until I was told by the psychic about this. And, she said, oh, yeah, he opens a portal up, she told me. I never knew I opened a portal because I never knew I had that much energy to open up a portal in my own house, a galactic portal. So I have to make sure it's closed down before I go to sleep. Yeah. I am very used to doing it. Yeah. If I don't clear the energy completely, once in a while, my wife will say, she was telling me the other night, there was someone just sitting on the bed. Nothing negative, just someone sitting on the bed. I said, after dinner tonight, I went into a bedroom and I told the being that you're loved, your life on earth was great, and that it's time for you now to cross over. We're going to help you. We're going to have the angels help you. We're going to have you cross over. And I said, you can now leave safely from this planet and go forward. And I said, you're very much loved. And I said, I know you had a good life on earth. And I said, but you need to go because my wife is not able to sleep. She can, felt that you're sitting on the bed. You need to go to the next life. And so I did that. And I did that after dinner. When my wife told me this, I said, let me go into the room and we'll have a conversation. I'll just, not really conversation so much. I will do a direct, loving transference of energy to allow that person. It could have been a space being. I don't know. But all I know is that I don't think it was. So we sent it, very peacefully out of this particular realm and crossed over. We had to cross over to the next level, So in most cases, when I do the closing at the end of the show, I have to close the portal. If I don't close the portal and I leave it open, that can be a problem, So I make sure the portals are closed. And then I say, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. I say it 3 times. When I get off of my program, I will also say that I thank Jesus and Mother Mary, and I thank the angels, and I also thank my guards that are protecting me for helping the angels. I thank them all. I always say thank you to them, all the angels and all the ones that are helping me and protecting me. I always say thank you. Cleo, I might try to have her on some night. She's not really into doing this, but I might, she goes to sleep. She goes to sleep early, so I'm not sure that would work unless she's up late. But I can mention it to her if she'd come on. I don't know that she would, But we'll see. I definitely would ask her. I really don't think she'll want to do it. She supports what I'm doing here, on TikTok. Diane says, last night I heard noise coming from the sky. Interesting. Do you want to old meter ballot, Bonnie? I will mention it to her tomorrow. And maybe before she goes to sleep. Maybe she goes to sleep early. So I will mention it to her. You know, I'm sure she would love to meet all of you. Well, I think, she'd be honored to hear that. I think she would be. So we'll see. We'll see, I'm just really feeling very, very relaxed. Um, the portal, I didn't know I did that, Donna. It's a galactic portal, the psychic, with our two friends from the crystal shop in town. They came up during last year, I think it was during the spring or summer. And because we're having stuff going on in the house, and every time I did the show, there was something going on. So I didn't realize I was opening a galactic portal in the house. But they told me what I need to do, and I did everything. And if I do it too quickly to close the portal, I might have missed a couple of beings that need to cross over. So I try to make sure that we do it when we go into the basement, and we've done the first one. Then I say, let's go back into the basement and check all the rooms and make sure no one's just lurking around, hanging out in a closet or something. And and I do this every single night after my show. Every single night. It's when I first started doing it, I had to get used to doing it. And it's just something I do, be it the closet or a bedroom, it doesn't matter. It's just every single room that exists. And also, we ask the angelic beings that are helping to check everything in between the walls, every single level of the molecular structure of this house. And this way, when we go to sleep, there won't be anything happening, We amp up all the energy. We try to get all the residual energy out. I do that before I go to sleep. I put beams of light to go through the basement to all the rooms and to basically clear all the energies out. And that I do every night. You folks didn't know I was doing this, but I do. It's pretty interesting. And here's my cat. Missy, you're gonna come over here? You wanna come on here? Can I pick you up? Can I show you all the people? Will you let me do that? Let me see if I can pick her up. She's right. Nope. Is she gonna let me do? Let me see if she'll let me pick her up. Can I pick you up for a minute? Are you gonna run away or are you gonna stay here? Oh, you're a good girl. Oh. She is not gonna let me pick her up. I attempted to pick her up, but she went into the living room. So she's not going to do it. But you can hear that she said meow. She did say meow. So one of these nights, I'll try to get her on here. I'll try to give her some treats or something that she'll start eating them. That's what I'll do. I'll bring some treats with me before the show goes on, and I'll get her to come over for the treats, and then I'll pick her up and show you her. She's a beautiful cat. She's a ragdoll cat. Very beautiful. We love her. We love her. We talk to her all the time. Missy, I talk to her all the time. All of us do. My daughter, my wife, myself. If you've never had a pet or whatever, cats are so great to talk to. If you have a dog or something or a bird, you talk to your pets. That's a beautiful thing. Well, it's almost 1:00 in the morning. I love each and every one of you. I thank you for coming here. Bribing the cat. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that, if I give her the right treats, I can bribe her. So I love you all. Let's see, who's in my queue here? Hey, Paula. So we're going to do tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we'll have our regular encounter show, and we'll bring people up. And matter of fact, check my YouTube channel. I'm all caught up on my YouTube, all my transference of our shows. Hey, Miss you. Yeah, hello. So all my shows are on the YouTube channel, Ashtar Command Spaceship News. Who else is in here? Bazella. Hi, Bazella and Paula. So we're going to, tomorrow night, I guarantee you, all my friends and all my new friends will bring you up if you want to come up and share something Tomorrow night at 11, we go on the air. I'll be happy to do it. I love you all. And what's I going to say? So if you go to my YouTube channel, Ashtar Command Spaceship News, subscribe to my channel. On here, go to my main profile page. Some of you are already following me. There's 410 people here. If you're not following my profile, follow it. Just press the follow button. Hey, Captain, thank you for being here. I want to thank everybody out here, all the new people. This is a very welcoming program. We welcome everybody. We love everybody. Like I said, everything is about love, unconditionally. If you don't unconditionally love yourself and others, that's something to work on, because when we have contact eventually with the space people, we want to operate in that frequency of love, you know? All right. We'll catch you later, everybody. Have a good night. It's almost 1 a.m. Thank goodness it's Sunday. I don't have to get up early, so I'll be sleeping. I hope you all have a great rest tonight. And I've got my videos on the main page, Ashtar Command main page in my profile. You can see all the new videos. I posted about 4 or 5. Whatever videos I'm getting, I am reviewing them in the next day or so. I'm pretty good about reviewing things. We had 140,000.7 people tonight in terms of likes. We appreciate that very much. We love you all, and we all hope you have a blessed night. And the Ashtar Command loves you as well. Take care, everybody.